Disney's just not having a very good year. Elemental is one of the worst box office openings that Pixar has ever had. And it's not just Pixar. It's all moves with Disney, too. Disney owns them. And I think it's going to continue to get worse for Disney. Because, of course, we've got one more big Disney movie coming. And that's Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, a movie that nobody wanted. Never needed the fourth one. You don't need this one. But it's coming anyway for some reason. Because, well, Kathleen Kennedy is determined to, for some reason, destroy every franchise possible. She wants to reboot it for a modern age. And I don't think audiences are into that. Especially just this, I mean, how old is Harrison Ford now? I don't know if they put his age in here, but he's up there. I mean, this is Grandpa Jones at this point. And she has quite the record of emasculating male characters and making them the jokes of the movie. I think just people are just going to check out on this. Some people are going to go see it, though. It's tracking for a 60 to 70 million domestic opening. Now, if the international is high, this could be a successful opening. However, you need to consider that this is one of the most expensive movies ever made. This movie's budget is massive. When you include how much it cost to make it, marketing, reshoots, which they were still doing as of not even that long ago because, well, don't forget, John Williams came out and confirmed he had to rescore the ending. So we know that this movie's endings were reshot. And I do believe that they were originally going to kill him off and have Phoebe Waller-Bridge take over the mantle. In fact, Kathleen Kennedy is pretty much out there confirming it now. Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy says it's entirely possible for Phoebe Waller-Bridge to take over Indiana Jones franchise.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Yeah, no, that's not possible. But in her mind, she thinks it is. She thinks that people actually want that. Nobody wants that. This is just a way to kind of keep things going and attach her to something great. I really don't think that Phoebe Waller-Bridge has the charisma that people think she does in Hollywood. For some reason, she's a thing. Nobody's going to tune in for her. All right? Nobody's going to tune in for her. First off, she's not that great looking. And second off, she comes off as annoying. They're going to have her. I can't wait for people to see this movie because she's going to be making light of Indiana Jones the whole movie to prop her up. If you know anything about old school wrestling, they're going to use him to push her over. So it's like, okay, well, we're going to use his greatness to push her up and into stardom. And I don't think that that's going to work. Kathleen Kennedy seems to think that that's possible. She doesn't even want to give up with it. That's why they're doing a Rey movie. Well, they'll learn to like her, sure. So Phoebe Waller-Bridge, definitely going to be the star of that Indiana Jones TV show. I don't know if they're still going to do that. I think that got canceled or delayed. But the original rumors around this movie were that Indiana Jones was going to die in history and that she, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, was going to pick up the mantle and take his place in time. And if you've read the spoilers for this, the way that the ending just comes out of nowhere in this movie, it kind of looks like that's likely true. But the backlash to that, I think through test screenings and stuff like that, was probably so great. They realized they were going to have a catastrophic bomb on their hands if they did that, and they decided against it. I guarantee you Kathleen Kennedy probably wanted to fight to keep that ending. So They're not going forward with that. Looks like they're going to try to give him a happy ending, though I would argue they still did that in the third one. There was never a need to do a fourth or fifth Indiana Jones movie. But here we are. So they want to prop her up and make her the star. So here's what she had to say. She spoke with Variety about the upcoming Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny film when she was asked if Disney and Lucasfilm see potential for a Phoebe Waller-Bridge character to carry on the franchise. Kennedy informed the outlet that it's entirely possible. However, she added, "We're not having any of those conversations right now. We're just focused on finishing this with Harrison." Oh, they're having those conversations. They had those conversations before the movie came out. How can we take this franchise and reboot it with a woman? That was probably the first thing that Kennedy wanted. Because that's what she always wanted. She doesn't make that a secret either. That's why she was running around with Force's female shirts. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at. They definitely want to make this a thing. Like right here in September 2021, the Daily Mail reported Phoebe Waller-Bridge is being tipped to replace the veteran actor as a female version of the fictional professor. An anonymous source told the Daily Mail's show business editor Katie Hind about the rumor. It would be a huge statement and a great role for Phoebe. Another source added the gossip on the set is that this character will slot into the leading role. Of course, James Mangold came out and said all of this was a lie, but there was so much evidence against that being a lie, like this clip right here where John Williams comes out and says that they reshot the ending. But then Mangold comes out and says, "Oh, he was just confused." Well, what was he confused about? Because he sounds pretty clear in this one.
Indiana Jones 5. I thought we would be finished with Indiana Jones after 4. You know Harrison Ford. You all know who Harrison Ford is. And Harrison is 78 years old, but he's much younger than I am. But I thought, if he can do 5 of them, I have to try to do the fun 5. So we have just about completed the film. We have maybe another ending to shoot and to record maybe in a couple of weeks. And
I like how he says we're filming another ending, making it pretty clear that there's at least more than one, right? Probably more than 2. How many are there? I don't know. What I would like to know is how the hell does this woman still keep getting to take control of Lucas? So if this movie fails and bombs, and I think it's going to, even if it has a good opening weekend, I think it flops because I don't think the word of mouth on this movie is going to be good. I think it's going to be disastrous. So we'll see. If this movie fails, do they finally fire this woman? That's the question I have, because she's got failure after failure after failure after failure now. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.